Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. If you're single, you found this reading for a reason. I'm going to do a prediction for my singles for Valentine's Day, Valentine's Eve. This will be going out, so watch it when you find it over the next week or so, whenever you find this message. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm going to ask my spirit guides who, what, where, when, some characteristics and some evidence about what could be coming towards you. Please use this reading to help manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Let's see what our cards have for today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So grateful that you're here. If you're returning, thank you. Let's call in our guides now. Let's see what loving messages they have for you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. If you do not have the love of your life this Valentine's Day, just remember it's temporary. It just isn't here yet. So maybe we'll get some evidence as to what Spirit really has waiting for you. So let's call in our guides now. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. This is for any sign. Also for any sign that you may be thinking of at this time. So it's collective love. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know at this time? I am listening for you now. I have winter. Okay, this fairy angel, this angel in the winter time. January, February, March. So are they sharing a couple things? They just said winter months, but also winter birth months. Okay, so January, February, March, something like that, November, even December. So winter birth months, the number 8's coming in. So that could be connecting somebody that you have on your mind, or it could be when something is happening. We're in the winter now when I'm recording this. I have nesting, the number 25. I feel at home with you. When I think of nesting, I think of creating a space, you know, the birds, creating a nest for our little baby birds to come. And I'm creating a space for us that's safe and comfortable, they just said. And but I feel at home with you is more what initially came in. And I have a humble bee. Okay. I'm humble. I like that. I'm gracious. I'm number 33. So that's coming into me more as you're inviting into your energy somebody who does not suffer with a big ego. Okay. They know their place in the world, Spirit just said. They don't have to compete against anybody else. They know who they are. They're self-confident. They have a lot of self-evidence about who they are and where they're headed. So in a humbling way, not in a, bragging way, very humbly, they'll say, I'm proud of the things that I've accomplished. I work hard for them. And I'm grateful that I was able to do it. So this person, they're using the word prestige with me. So that could be somebody who has put a lot of effort into a higher education, or they've identified themselves as somebody who stands out somehow, that they're very good at what they do, or they're one of the best at what they do, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? Who, what, where, when? Any clues, any evidence, anything, Spirit, tell me. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Lover's card. I'm sorry. I have a 2 of Cups. That's a 2 of Cups. I have a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And I have a Sun. So can I have clarification on that 7 of Swords, please? I have an 8 of Pentacles and I have a 9 of Swords. They're sharing with me that I worry that I put too much time into somebody, that I wasted too much time, is how it came in. Okay, all of us have at some point. So it's more of a, you can't regret the past, and that's what they want you to focus on. Don't regret that you wasted your time with somebody or wasted years, or that person did nothing but hurt you or lie to you or mistreat you. And it was a total waste. Don't worry about things like that. Don't regret the past. You just can't. You know, you made the right choice at the time. So something changed. I have strength at the bottom of my deck. Okay, so let's take, and I have an Ace of Wands, gorgeous. Okay, so they just use the word powerful, striking. Okay, so I'm going to go not so much with what the person looks like, but it was a powerful energy. It was somebody who is very high self-esteem, very high self-confidence, very strong in their energy. Okay. So this person probably, I mean, they can hold their own in a room. Okay. You can leave this person alone and they'll talk to people and they won't have, you know, be shy. I mean, they're probably pretty self-confident. So, but it came into me as a very powerful force in your life. And that could be because you're a powerful force attracting a powerful force, that you have a lot of energy. So they could be very attracted to your energy because you are lifting them up, they just said. So I have this kind of powerhouse happening here, whether we call it a power couple or we're both kind of in the same league is probably how I want to say it. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, and a Sun. So here we are. They just said, here we go again, but it's not with the new, this is a new beginning, but it's here we go again for you. Okay. Falling in love, a second marriage, a second significant relationship, something like that. Like, here we go again. I know these feelings. I know what it feels like to start a relationship. I know when a relationship starts and I get the kind of feelings that this is going to keep going or this is going to be something decent. So trust those feelings. They're saying it is a new beginning. It is, they're saying a fresh start for you. I feel like it's been a clean play. It's been a, how do I want to say it? You know, maybe you changed your life completely. You've had a complete makeover. You've had a complete do-over. You're definitely not the same person you used to be. So I feel like, yeah, now's the time to start this new beginning. Good. Spirit, please share with me. I have trust. These are fairy tale cards. So it says the little red cap, trust. Trust the path that you're on. You can see she's got this little basket. They're in the woods. Maybe she's coming across this. Can you see that? Okay, it's a little dark. They're coming across this divine masculine on the path. He's kind of like waiting there going, hey, who are you? Random meeting just came into me. I crossed on your path. I wasn't expecting to find you. So possibly in an everyday, day-to-day setting, something like that. Work, shopping, social circles, a place that we go to all the time, and somebody's different there. But it was very random. It was kind of like we just started talking. So I'm going to say very organically for some of you, this love is coming in. I have a fearless love, the brave little tailor. Okay. And I like the unicorn. I like this sense of, I believe in the magic, they just said. So I'm not giving up on the magic of the moment. I'm not giving up on, they're saying miracles do happen. So you feel like it's a miracle. That's funny. You'll believe it when you see it. Yeah. Miracles do happen, you know, like you're just kind of like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. No, miracles do happen. That beautiful unicorn, believe in the unicorn. I have patience. I know you don't want to hear that. The goose with the golden eggs. That's nice because that's coming into me as the nest again. And that came into me as abundance, that this particular connection brings to you also some abundance, whether it's financial security, they're good to you, they're generous, they share what they have, Spirit just said. So they take you, there was a sense of I take you under my wing. So somebody who isn't afraid to be a partner with somebody, it's not like what mine is mine and like everything is separated and we keep it very, which is fine as adults, but there's got to be some generosity there. There's got to be some crossover. Like sometimes I pick up the tab, sometimes you pick up the tab. But if you have a lot more money than I do, then you pick up the tab a little bit more often, So there's got to be a sense of fairness. But I did feel that golden egg as, well, that was a nice surprise. This person could be coming into your energy. They're not somebody, I come from New England. We call them old Yankees up there. They hide money in their mattresses. You have no idea how much money they have in the bank. They would never let you know. They do not look like they have money. It's like a joke over the generations. But they have more than what they appear to have. So I feel like that's what's going on in this connection. This person has more assets, financial stability, things like that than they're appearing to have. So your first impression of them may not be that big of a deal as far as that goes. Not that it's that important, but they may want to make sure that you don't fall in love with them for their money. That might be part of their goal is I want to make sure you're not with me just because I've got this golden egg over here. So they want to make sure you're going to fall in love with them for them. Let's get some signs. I have a Virgo. I have a Gemini. I have an Aries. I have a Cancer. Let's get one more of these. And I have a Leo today. So those are just a handful. All right, let's see what else they want us to know. Spirit, please share with me some feelings, some clues, who, what, where, when, personality, anything. I have a Lady of Swords, okay, Lady of Quills in this deck. So Queen of Swords, 5 of Cups. I have a High Priestess. And I have an Ace of Cups. I have a feeling you've got somebody who they're using the word just trust, like trust me emotionally, because I feel like they know that somebody wasn't that great in the past. They don't want to disappoint you. They don't want to be the one that disappoints you. They don't want to be the one that drops the ball, is how it's coming into me. They want to help you to move forward away from anything that would prevent you from feeling like they are all in, is how I feel. Like this Ace of Cups, I'm sensing that you're going to be very, very important to them, whether they fall in love with you very quickly or they start to communicate very quickly that I really enjoy being with you. I really care about you. I love spending time with you. So listen to those types of things. I think those will be important. They're saying messages from above. So that's nice. You may intuitively be hearing, in your own kind of mind's eye, that this feels right. Okay, this is good for me. This person feels pure. This person feels good. This person isn't hurting me. This person isn't out to hurt me. So you will receive messages from above in connection to what you're feeling. So I do want you to tap into that. That feels important. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Lover's card. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I have a Tower. And I have a 2 of Pentacles. It came in pretty crystal clear to me. It followed by the 7 of Swords, followed by the Lover's card. The 7 of Swords came into me as, which I say a lot, but I'm not the one that hurt you. And so they're aware of that. They're aware of some hurt, whether it's somebody cheated on me. I have trust issues. I was abandoned. They're aware of this pain, but they're also saying to themselves, I'm not the one that hurt you. So I'm going to make you feel as secure as I can. I'm going to make you feel like I want to be in your life. I see something in us. I see something that's bigger than us. And I do feel the choice. I do feel that I choose you is how it's coming in now. So I do feel like it's not that they go back and forth. It's more of a, it's not a back and forth between two people. It's a back and forth between staying single and entering into this beautiful, loving energy. Okay, which I think a lot of us do. We take that moment to take a deep breath and say, am I really ready for this? But they choose you. They really see something in you, and this feels secure. They just said, this feels, I can feel the emotional security. So there's something very calming about this person. They're saying there's a sense of sensitivity in them. Maybe they're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it felt like I'm emotional, and I'm not afraid to show my emotions. You have tears in your eyes when you kiss them, and they have tears in their eyes. You're like, are you crying? And they're like, well, no. But they're not afraid to, I don't know, get overwhelmed or feel what they're feeling. And I respect that person. I respect the person who, wants that. I do. Bottom of my deck, I have the Fool. You're ready to start a new journey with somebody new. So if it's not here yet, at the end of the reading, we're going to manifest this connection and ask Spirit to bring it to you. Let's continue. Let's get some initials. Let's see what the initials are saying today. I've got some beautiful pink initials, and we'll get these guys. So let's get a handful of these. First initials, last initials. Let's see if they're connecting to you. Maybe you have somebody on your mind, or maybe this is just a clue for who's coming, okay? I have an O, an E, a W. I have another O. I have a U. I have a T. I have an A. I have an E, an R. I have an N, an I. I have the letter L, the letter B, I have an E. I have a P. I have another L, and I have the letter F. Okay, so for some of you, those could be connecting, like those. And then I have some new letters, and these I made up. And these are a little bit harder. These are first letter and second letter of first name or second name, okay? Last name, first name or last name, okay? So they could be you, they could be them. So let me open this back up so we can get more on the table, okay? So first letter of the name and second letter. I have an S-A. I have an O-L. G-O. I have an I-S. I have a D-I. A D-O. B-R. I have an L-O. Let's get two more. I have an E-D, and I have a T-H. Okay, so those are a little bit more accurate. They're a little bit harder, so don't be surprised if you didn't get your person. That's okay. Again, this is a manifestation. We'll put this out to the universe at the end. Who, what, where, when, spirit, anything about their characteristics. I have a twin flame. Your partner is your twin flame who is here to help you grow spiritually. Oh, I like that. And I like the letter. She's carrying this letter. So do we get a message from this person? Do they reach out to us? So for those of you that are, and there's like a little heart on the message, those of you, I haven't been online dating for a long time, but for those of you that are online dating, does somebody reach out to you with like an emoji heart to let you know that they like you or they want to start chatting with you? It was almost like that kind of feeling, swipe right or swipe left or whatever you have to do. So somebody reaches out to you and they want to get this thing going and they want to start messaging you. Okay, so you may hear from somebody that's just interested. So they're saying it's a starting point. That's all it is. You got to start somewhere. So they want you to be open to that starting point. See if you feel anything. See if you connect, even in just written words. I have karmic ties. You were together in a past life and you are resolving some unfinished business. So you're here or heading here in this lifetime for another union because there's a purpose there. It will be a reason for this union. There will be a divine reason for this union. I have passion. Okay. Your relationship can grow stronger or it can burn out depending on your choices. And that little violin kind of came into me more as, I don't want to be with a whiner. I don't want to hear your problems. I don't want to hear about, like somebody screwed you in the past, So that little violin is like, but this person's very humble. This isn't a complainer. This isn't somebody who dumps all their garbage on somebody else. They're very self-confident. They what did they say? They have a sense of prestige. So they've built something for themselves. So they're not going to be a whiner, but if you hear a little violin going with somebody, it's probably not your person. I have it's coming soon. Okay, I'm going to do some time cards in a minute, but I always loved coming soon. Your divine partner is on their way to you and you will meet them soon. Soon is good. We like soon. Soon is a flirtation. It's at the bottom of my deck. They start out flirting. That's a good thing. Someone's flirting with you now, so take notice and flirt back if you like them. They just showed me a horse with blinders on. So some of you are this like race horse with blinders and somebody's trying to flirt with you and you're like, what? They're not flirting with me. They're just being nice. They're just friends. They're being friendly. No, this person is flirting with you and you're not even seeing the signs. So take those blinders off and kind of see, everything that's going on around you. All right. So some of you are not even seeing that somebody could be in front of you and is interested in you. And you're it's like going right over your head. So be very much aware of the energy that Spirit's putting in front of you. Okay. Beautiful. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Sagittarius. Okay, we'll get some more signs. I have ice cream. Ice cream is my downfall, they're saying. They're saying it's ice creams with chunky things in it. Chunky monkey, rocky road. I don't eat ice cream. I'm just thinking of like chocolate chips and nuts and stuff. Like it has to have stuff in it. Okay, otherwise I don't want like plain vanilla. I want chunky stuff. So it's very specific, Spirit saying. So it's probably a brand with a very specific name of ice cream, but that's their downfall. I have children. That came into me as, do you want children? Okay. So for some of you that are still waiting to have children or would like to have a family, it was kind of like, are you ready? How many children would you like would be a question, would you want 1, 2, 3? So for those of you that are younger, it's something that you would definitely talk about to somebody because you either want children or you don't. And that is something that we want to know up front. So I feel like it's more of a conversation about children. I have very artistic, okay, painter. They're saying publisher, okay. I want to publish a book. Maybe I publish something. I publish a vlog. I publish a YouTube channel. So there's a sense of I produce something, and there's creativity behind that for sure. So that could be part of this person's personality. I have a dog. It looks like a Rottweiler. Maybe it's a rescue mutt or something that looks like a bigger dog. I love dogs. It's coming in. So we've got a very pet-friendly person. I have a barber, okay, hairstylist, needing to get their hair cut all the time. Will only go to a specific person for their haircuts, something like that. My barber's my friend. Somebody could be a hairstylist. Here's winter again, in the winter. So I've got snow on the ground, so that could be a clue that for those of you that live in that kind of area that has snow, I know right now you have a lot of snow on the ground, but this love could be coming to you. I have boots on, they just said, and I have snow on the ground. So we are walking gently over parking lots and things, and this person's kind of holding your arm to make sure that you don't wipe out. So that feels nice. I have a Libra. I have a ladybug. Make a wish. That felt like a tattoo for a moment there. Piece of jewelry, pin, necklace, but it felt like it's something on me. A ladybug on me. I have musician, creativity, music. I'm a collector. Okay, so I have my hobby is I collect something. I could collect, they're saying a record collection, okay, like old-fashioned vinyls. That could be important to somebody. I collect, this is weird, military things. Maybe that it's like period pieces. Maybe they're into like the Civil War or military things. Not that but it feels more like it's connected to history, not any kind of violence or anything. I feel like it's something, that's why maybe they're like a Civil War buff, like they love anything about the Civil War. So something like that. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay, this is weird. They're saying cookie cutters. Okay, so you know those like the metal cookie cutters, like antique cookie cutters, cookie jars and cookie cutters. So somebody who would peruse antique shops and collect, that could be you, that could be them. I have a collection of old-fashioned cookie jars. I have a collection of a big kind of drawer of Christmas cookie cutters, like that's one of my favorite things. So, and they're saying old rolling pins. Okay, so I'm assuming that somebody bakes and definitely likes to make homemade cookies. So old-fashioned rolling pins. Maybe you have a very antique-y home, like a farmhouse kind of look. And it's just kind of fun to have those little, things around that are very antique-y looking. I have athletic, playing ball, okay, some kind of ball, basketball, football. And I have reserved. I'm definitely going with the reserved. I feel that this person is, they don't have to prove themselves to anybody. This isn't somebody who's just going to talk for the sake of talking. They're going to talk when they have something to say. Okay, so they are not going to just be a blabbermouth. That's probably a good thing. All right, let's get some charms. Let's see what our charms are saying. And I like the energy so far, so good today. Let's get a scoop and see where they're taking us with our charms. Get some signs. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have a Scorpio. I have a Gemini. Pisces. I am leaning towards those water signs, I will tell you. Let's see. I have an Aquarius. Okay, let's get some of these hearts. Okay. Okay, it's a heart, but it looks like it has eggs on it. So we had that golden egg earlier. So I kind of feel like this person has just a lot of different things to offer, not just the golden egg, but maybe they're just really kind and sweet. Maybe they're good to me. Maybe they are always there. Maybe I'm very attracted to this person. They're smart, spirit's saying, so our intellectual connection's high. So that feels good. I have a bottle of wine. I have a bottle of wine and a glass of wine. So that actually feels like our first evening. It feels like we go out for a drink. First date, that would make sense for those of you that are going to meet somebody new. I have a beautiful pink bow. I like the divine feminine energy on this pink bow. So that could be bouncing out of one of you, that there's kind of this glowy divine feminine. You love everything about divine feminine. You love hair, makeup, clothes, looking sexy, lipstick. So maybe they're very attracted to that, you know, for lack of better words, a girly girl. Okay. So they could be really attracted to that. I have a heart with this princess crown. So maybe they treat you like a princess. I have these big, beautiful pink lips. Yeah, I'm going to go with this kind of girly girl energy that somebody's very attracted to. And it's just who they are. You know, it's just, I think I'm kind of a girly girl with bling and makeup. And I like girly things. So somebody that just kind of enjoys that. Pink flower. Maybe pink is their favorite color. You see them in pink often. I have a wise owl. So I think the intellectual connection is very strong. I feel that we have a lot to talk about, a lot to share. Spirit just said we're at the same level. So we're both very bright. The wisdom is important to both of us. That feels good. I have a birthday cake and I have a lobster. So that feels like either our first celebration, our first birthday together, whoever's it is. We have maybe a nice lobster dinner. Maybe we say, let's go out for, let's get some steamed lobsters and bring them home. It will be a treat. So maybe that's something that somebody loves. If they say, what's your favorite meal? And you say, well, my favorite meal is definitely lobster, but they're hard to get where we live. And maybe this person goes out of their way and gets them, even though they're really expensive, and treats you because it's your birthday. That would be nice. I have a high heel. So I'm going to go girly girl. I mean, the high heels, the lipstick, the makeup, the girly girl. So I'm going to put that all together. And then I have this kind of pink moon. That is felt like just over the moon. It just felt like they're saying moonshine. I'm not sure what they mean by moonshine. Maybe this person or you knows how to make moonshine, or somebody in our family makes homemade moonshine. I've never heard that. But maybe it means something to somebody. Let me know if you make moonshine. That's cute. But yeah, it was just a sense of homemade moonshine in our family. You know, maybe it's a tradition or something. That's fun stuff. All right, let's get some final messages. Spirit, please share with me some feelings. I feel really confident about this connection. I do. If it's not here yet, it just, it's in the universe and it's happening. And that's how we have to look at it. But we've gotten some evidence. We've gotten some clues. We've gotten some energy. We've gotten some personality. Did we get when? Winter time. Let's get when. Let's get when before we do love messages. So we had winter time. Let's see if they'll give me something else. I have it's worth the wait. Okay. I know some of you don't want to hear that. It's okay. It will be worth the wait. I have time after time. Okay. Time after time. I don't know. That felt like that soul connection for a second there where, you know, we keep finding each other in different lifetimes. So something along those lines. I have June. Okay. June is encouraging. I have May, June. Not that far away. And I have in 1 to 2 months. That's definitely still in that winter window. So that feels good too. When you need it the most, this love will arrive. Okay. So that feels good. Okay. I want to own that, Spirit. Let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit just reminded me of miracles do happen. They wanted me to remind you of that again. Miracles do happen. What are the feelings, Spirit, around this connection? What is it that we need to know? What is it that we have to hear today? Please share with me some loving messages. I will be calling you soon. There's my soon. Thank you, Spirit. I am totally into you. I love everything about you, inside and out. I can't get you out of my mind. I wish I could tell you how I feel. I'm not going anywhere. You're the only one who really understands me. Get to know each other deeper. I can't believe how I feel when I'm with you. And that's what it's all about. I feel something. I feel amazing when I'm with you. I don't want to be with other people. I want to be with you. So I think that I want to share everything with you at the bottom of my deck. I think that you've got somebody who really is ready to get this thing going. And it's really just a matter of time. So if somebody has swiped you right or left and sent you one of those heart emojis and they're ready to start talking, or somebody is flirting with you and you've got those blinders on, I want you to take those blinders off and realize that somebody is trying to come into your energy, and it could be this person. So let's ask Spirit to guide you now. Let's ask Spirit to bring you this loving energy. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below. Thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day. If anyone is interested in a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com, and I'll put the link in the description. Reminder of my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel, as I do upload on those very frequently. So you may be interested in those channels as well. They have different readings than on this channel. So check those out. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. And as always, thank you for being here, supporting me, supporting my gift, supporting the messages from Spirit. We're going to put this out to the universe now for you, and we'll see you again real soon.